Jai children, welcome back to our online EVS class. Hope all are doing well. Today we are going to learn a new lesson in our EVS textbook. The name of our lesson is From Here to There. In this lesson you will learn about means of transport, their classification and changes that have come in vehicles over time. Children, what do we use to move from one place to another? Yes, we use means of transport to travel from one place to another. In olden days, people traveled using bullock carts and tonga. Transport can be classified into land, water and air transport. Now, let us move on to the lesson.
The train. Come on, children, let's play a game. Climb aboard the chugging train. Blow your whistles and take your seats onto shoulders, if you please. Forward, backward, forward, but in a line, don't run outward. Stay in line and shut your eyes. With open eyes, you will nothing spy. Chuk chuk chuk, the train is on its way. Stop, 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 all the stations say. Here, the children are invited to play a game. They are making a train and they are talking about everything related to the train. On rods of iron, we move to and fro. Here come the lights and there they go. Rods of iron mean railway tracks. To and fro means that the train can move forward and backward in a flow. Across the meadows, over the hills, past aging farmers, temples, mills, past village wells, and a lush green field with broken walls and a potato field, smoky clouds, fires and crowds, village fairs, riders on mares, flocks of birds, clustered huts, bridges and paths, dhobi guts, small tea shops, puddles and flocks. Chug chug chug, the train is on its way. Stop, 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 all the stations say. Children, the train passes by meadows, hills, temples, mills, village wells, potato field, dhobi guts. Dhobi gut is a water body like a river or pond used by village people for washing clothes, taking bath, bathing cattle, etc. Small tea shops, puddles and flocks. Puddle means a very small pool of usually dirty or muddy water. How did you like the poem? I liked the poem very much. Have you ever traveled in a train? When? Yes, I have traveled in a train when I go to my grandfather's house. This is a sample answer. You can write any other answer. Can a train move anywhere? Why? No, a train can move only on the iron roads. What is meant by rods of iron? Rods of iron mean railway tracks. They are made of iron. What places did the train pass by? Make a list. Meadows. Meadow is a field with grass and often wild flowers in it. Hills, temples, mills, village wells, potato field, etc. Which vehicles have you travelled in? Write their names in your notebook. You can write the answer yourself. Come, let's meet some children and find out how they spend their vacations. I went to my uncle who lives in Delhi. Earlier, we used to go from the railway station to his house in a bus. But this time it was great fun. We went by the metro train which went through an underground tunnel. We did not even come to know cars were running on the road above the tunnel. Tunnel is an artificial underground passage. This girl is sharing her experience. How did she spend her vacation? During her vacation, she traveled in a metro train. Then it was my Bua's wedding. Bua is aunt. I met many relatives. We had a good time eating, drinking and playing. Baya came from America in an aeroplane. Aeroplane is the fastest means of transport. Imagine he came from so far but reached here in one day. Bua looked very beautiful when she was going in the palanquin. This boy is sharing his experience. How did he spend his vacation? Then I went to my Nani's house in Kerala. Nani is grandmother. Where she lives, there is water everywhere. From the station, we could have taken a bus or a taxi to reach her house. Instead, we took a boat straight to her house. It felt a little strange, but we had fun. During her vacation, she traveled in a boat. Boat is used to travel short distances on water. Next, we went to Shimla during the vacation. Shimla is the capital of Himachal Pradesh. The bus moved on the zigzag roads on high mountains. It was very scary when we looked down. We had to walk long distances in Shimla. My Dadi is grandmother, would get tired very quickly. We would make her ride on the horse. I never got tired. I enjoyed walking. During his vacation, he went to Shimla and traveled in a bus. Next, my Khala lives very close to our house. Khala is aunt. Whenever I feel like going to her, I quickly climb on my bicycle and rush to her place because her house is very close to his house. Ma and Chotu have to take a rickshaw to go to Nani's house. Next, I went to my Mamaji's village. From the railway station, there is no bus going to his village. So, we went in a bullock cart. We crossed lush green fields on the way to the village. I loved the sound of the bells tied around the necks of the bulls. He has travelled in a bullock cart. In villages, people use bullock carts. Which all vehicles did the children travel in? Children travelled in all kinds of vehicles. They are bus, metro train, car, boat, horse, bicycle, rickshaw, and bullock cart. How would you choose to go from your house to the places written below? Write in the box. From your house to market, friends, Nani's house, across the sea, across a river, relatives, school. You can write the answer yourself. How would you keep yourself safe while traveling? Always follow the traffic rules while traveling. Write in front of each picture what the vehicle is used for. In the spaces provided, draw the pictures of some other vehicles. Write their names and what they are used for. Are all these vehicles used for our travel? First picture, handcart, used to carry fruits and vegetables and other articles. Then mail van, carrying parcels, mails, etc. Rickshaw, used by disabled people for moving around. Tractor, used for plowing and other farming tasks. Then double-decker bus. It is used to carry passengers from one place to another. Then ambulance. Ambulance is used to take patients to the hospital. Names of some vehicles are given in the center of a wheel. Join these on one side to the number of wheels each vehicle has and on the other join them to what is used to run them. Children, you should join these vehicles to the number of wheels and join them to what is used to run them. Bus. How many wheels does a bus have? Yes, it has 4 or more than 4 and it is run on diesel or petrol. Bullock cart. It has 2 wheels and it is driven by animal. Cart. It has 2 or 4 wheels and it is driven by humans. Scooter. Scooter has two wheels and it is run on petrol. Car. Car has four wheels and it is run on petrol or diesel. Rickshaw has three wheels and it is driven by humans. Metro rail. It has more than four wheels and it is run by electricity. Train. More than four wheels and it is run on diesel or by electricity. Boat. No wheels and it is driven by humans. Truck. Four or more than four wheels and it is run on diesel or gas. Bicycle. A bicycle has two wheels and it is driven by humans. Motorcycle has two wheels and it is run on petrol. Find out from your elders how did people travel 50 years ago? Were the present means of travel available at that time also? Answer: 50 years ago, people traveled by bus, bullock cart, train, rickshaw, cycle, etc. Except metro rail, all the modes of transport have been in use since more than 50 years. Can you imagine which vehicles people will use for travel 20 years from now? People will use solar powered vehicles to travel from one place to another. Ask your family members and friends and fill in the table. You can add more. Children, you should do it yourself. If anybody makes a tuk tuk sound, you know at once that it is being made for a train. From the sounds given below, can you tell which vehicle it is? One example is given. Tuk tuk, train. Peen peen, scooter. Pon pon, truck. Tuk tuk, horse driven cart. Gar gar, motorcycle. Tring tring, bicycle. These are the sounds of single vehicles. How does it sound when many vehicles run together on the road, making different noises? Isn't there a lot of noise? Yes, there is a lot of noise. Where have you had the maximum noise? On the busy road during high traffic. Do you like so much noise? Why? No, because it creates noise pollution and makes us uncomfortable. What all can you see in the picture? I see a building has caught fire and there are firemen who are trying very hard to put out the fire. I also see an ambulance and a police van outside the building. Which vehicles can you see in the picture? The vehicles present in the picture are ambulance, police van and fire engine. What are these vehicles usually used for? Fire engine is used to control fire. Ambulance to carry injured people. Police van is for security.
Okay children, I hope you all understood the lesson. Read the lesson and complete the textual exercise. Thank you.